on a happier note, I want to talk about locks. Just hair in general. I know everybody and they mama has something they do not like about their hair. I bet you most of us have something they don't like about themselves or they don't like about their hair. Now, some people may say, they like all their hair, they like everything that's on their body and stuff, but I still feel like there's a lot of people that has this like conscious that's like, man, what am I gonna do to my hair today? But the reason why I want to make this video is because that I know there's a lot of people that be saying a lot of stuff about my hair, like, oh, it looks so nice, they look so pretty. But you know what though? It's not as good as it looks. The camera just makes it look good. And of course, usually before I get on camera, I do kind of like, make sure my hair is nice and stuff. But my hair, honestly, it's not as good. Like, compared to the people that I see on YouTube, theirs is nice. But hey, theirs might be as good as they look on YouTube either. So, but I like a lot of dreadheads, like, what's her name? EMAC 1986 or EMAC 86. Her parts are so, like, neat. And, T-By, her username is TBEY82, I think. Her parts are beautiful, and do you see her daughters? I tell her that I'm jealous because her daughter has better parts than me. I admire a lot of other dreadheads and their locks and stuff, but let me tell you guys what I don't like about my hair. Number one, I really don't like the fact that I have a lot of loose hair. Like, I just can't seem to like combine it. Like, okay, do you see this right here? Do you see that? Do you see, right here, I have some hair right here. And then I actually have some hair like right over here. That is all loose hair right there, and I don't like it because, I like to have my hair neat. And it's like every time I try to, combine them and stuff, they never stay. That's why, like, I try to interlock my hair, but they never stay. What can I do about it? I mean, like, is it eventually just gonna, like, marry into one lock or two locks? Like, what can I do about it? So I don't really, I don't like it. I really don't like my loose hairs at all because I can't do anything about it. Number two, okay, my parts. They're not as clean as I expect them to be. Like, sometimes I constantly gotta make sure that my parts are like always like clean, because sometimes my loose hair will get into like the other loose hair, and then I have to like kind of like make sure that my parts are straight. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't know if I can explain it any better. That's why sometimes before I retwist my hair, I gotta make sure that I actually got the right like hair, especially my loose hairs. I want to make sure that all my loose hair is with this one lock, so that way I can actually like twist it in there together. And sometimes I have to not rip, but I have to kind of like separate a little bit. That way, I don't have hair going into the wrong dread. 3, I don't like the length. Like, you can ask Pretty Boy Shay and you can ask Zaylock 23, because I always complain about their length. Like, I want their length so bad. I really do want their length. Like, I just can't wait till my hair starts like hanging, which is probably gonna be later on this year. It's probably, I bet you probably by September my hair might be down, like it might be down my shoulder. Probably in about like 7 more months, maybe my hair will be a little bit more longer. I can do a lot more styles with longer hair. I mean, the thing that I like about with short hair is I can do a little side mohawk. I like doing that with my short hair. But like, I can be able to put my hair into a ponytail if I had long hair, but instead, since I don't have long hair, I have to pin up my hair, so when I put it in a ponytail, the hair, like the shorter hair, won't fall down on my face. So I really do want that long hair, and that's what I don't like about my hair, is my length. Number 4, I really don't like the fact that this is my shortest dread out of all my dreads. Like, this is like my shortest dread. Now let me tell you a quick story, don't freak out or whatever, But back in the day, before I actually cut off the ends of my hair, I actually combed out this lock halfway. And I actually put a video about it too. I'm gonna put the video somewhere like right here. But okay, I combed this lock out before I cut all my ends off. I actually combed out this one. After, like, by the time I started cutting the ends off, I still had this uncombed lock. I still had this, like, this combed out lock, like, halfway. And I'm like, should I keep it? I just combed it out or whatnot. And then I'm like, you know what the hell? So I just cut it. So this one ended up becoming the shortest one out of all the bunch. I think, you know, it was probably a mistake. Maybe I shouldn't have combed out my hair because eventually I ended up cutting off the ends. But you know what? It might grow. It's gonna grow together. By the time the end of the year, this is probably gonna be long, and I won't even think about it being the shortest lock anymore because it's probably gonna just blend in with all the other dreads. Number 5, I don't like my part, like the shapes of my parts. Like, I have all my parts are all different shapes and sizes. It's like not all my parts of my hair doesn't look like this. I have thick locks, I have skinny locks, you know, all my locks are like different shapes and sizes. Okay, let me give this one for instance, right here. This one right here is probably the one that's, the part is more rectangular shape than a square. I actually have a thick lock right here. And that part is like really big. Like, it's like all the shapes of my parts are not even like all perfect little squares like how a lot of people has them. I have like all different shapes and they're all around my head. It's not as neat. Like, when I started out, it wasn't even that bad. Like, I really did parting them out good, but when I washed and combined and stuff, it did kind of make them look a little, you know, weird. Like, I had some thick ones and I had some skinny ones, you know. That's how my hair kind of turned out to be the way it came out. You know, that's how my hair kind of like locked together. I mean, I still love my hair. I accept my hair for the way it is because you know, in the end, even though I do have my dislikes, I still love my hair. You know, I still have a lot of things that I love about it. Please, anybody, if you guys have some dislikes, which I'm pretty sure is about a lot of you guys, please make a video response saying what you don't like about your hair. You don't have to have locks to not like your hair, you know. There's a lot of people that probably don't like their hair and they don't have locks, you know. So if you got some dislikes, please put them in the comments or please do a video response.